Hello, everyone, and welcome back to FilmBook Review, an official YouTube channel of FilmBook. Featured in Google News, IMDb's news desk, and a member of the Critics' Choice Association, FilmBook is an entertainment industry news website that reports on the film and television show industries in the United States and across the world. Today on FilmBook Review, I'll be reviewing the film The Cellar, a movie that screened at the 2022 South by Southwest Film Festival. The Cellar is written and directed by Brendan Muldowney and stars Alicia Cuthbert, Owen Mackin, Dylan Fitzmaurice Brady, Abby Fitz, and Aaron Monaghan. This is a The Cellar movie review, and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this The Cellar film review, as that helps us out with YouTube's algorithm, and consider subscribing. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box and you are all set. Please also consider becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/filmbook. And now, The Cellar movie review. The Cellar is a surprising new film about the horrifying realities of how mathematics interacts with the concept of haunted houses. When it comes to dimensions and what happens when a young girl vanishes in her family home's cellar, the convoluted plot of the new picture is actually pretty interesting, although the amateurish production value of the film sometimes undermines the film's artistic integrity. Nevertheless, Alicia Cuthbert adds another intriguing character to her resume, and the movie holds a few tricks up its sleeve. It won't please hardcore horror fans, but more lenient viewers may find some things to admire here. Cuthbert and Owen Mackin portray Kira and Brian Woods, who move their kids into a nice-sized home, although the Woods couple's daughter, Ellie, isn't too thrilled to be moving in. Ancient evil lies beneath the house, or in the house, or wherever. It's in there, and this family will never be the same again. Kira and Brian are marketing people by trade, and the movie spends a bit of time showing how the mother Kira has become a bit immersed in her career. When Kira and Brian are out in business, there's a power outage, and Kira tells Ellie she has to just go down 10 steps to get down the cellar to fix the issue. Ellie disappears, and the movie centers on the attempt to discover what happened to the rebellious young Ellie. When people go searching for Ellie, there is little evidence to suggest she has run away, but people try to believe that notion in order to negate the idea that the house is indeed haunted. Kira is suggested to be irrational when she starts to seek answers that nobody else wants to believe exist. This film is a type of movie where number patterns are supposed to be scary, and there are ghostly images revealed on the walls when light is shown upon them. As for the mathematical equations, one may wish Good Will Hunting was around to help Kira figure out what exactly happened to her daughter. There is also the character of Dr. Fournet, who is the resident professional on board who may or may not have all the answers. There are a number of problems with The Cellar that manifest themselves throughout the dimly lit movie. Some things happen too quickly, and the characters' reactions to the events that occur seem to be too dependently on the needs of the picture's plot. A movie about a haunted house always requires investigation into the background of the home and the previous owner, and there are subplots here that involve just that type of cliche research that always felt like time filler to me. Hereditary was over 2 hours long and had a lot of investigative scenes, but as disappointed as I was with aspects of that film, it had more on its thematic bones than The Cellar has. There's no reason to suggest horror audiences will hate The Cellar. On the contrary, there are a number of assets here, namely Cuthbert's performance. Not many actresses can do inquisitive character work like Cuthbert can, and the performer is always intriguing to watch, even when the plot steers her in odd directions. As her son Stephen, Dylan Fitzmaurice Brady is surprisingly effective. Mackin and Fitz occasionally try to hold their own, but their characters are too one-note for their own good. Ellie, in particular, is a cliché teenager. With those criticisms at my disposal, I must say that The Cellar has some interesting revelations that make the movie more palatable than it could have been. There are some frightening images, but not enough to truly make this film stand out as a must-see for horror fans. But if you don't have anything to do and you're a Cuthbert fan, you may just enjoy this gimmicky haunted house picture. And that brings us to the conclusion of this The Cellar movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Please also visit and subscribe to our podcast channel at FilmBook Podcasts and our trailer and reaction channel at FilmBook Trailers. Thank you for viewing, and you can watch one of these reviews next.